Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to today's presentation on DTC P0455, which indicates that the EVAP, Evaporative Emission Control System, has detected a large leak. This error can also relate to DTC P0456 for very small leaks. The main components associated with this error include the EVAP canister, the purge valve, the vent shut valve, the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube, and the FTP, fuel tank pressure sensor. These parts are crucial for controlling fuel vapor emissions and maintaining the appropriate conditions within the system. They are primarily located in the engine compartment, fuel tank area, and the chassis. Properly diagnosing and fixing this error is essential to ensure that your vehicle is not only functioning optimally, but also environmentally compliant. The DTC P0455 error code specifies that the vehicle's EVAP system has detected a large leak. When functioning correctly, the EVAP system prevents allowing fuel vapors to escape into the atmosphere. The EVAP components crucial to this system include the EVAP canister, which is typically located near the fuel tank, the purge valve found in the engine bay, and the vent shut valve as well. The FTP sensor can also be found in the vehicle's fuel tank unit. Each of these components plays a significant role in regulating and monitoring the fuel vapor pressure in the system. If pressure or vacuum conditions exceed specified limits, it can lead to significant issues like poor fuel economy or failing emissions tests, making it vital to promptly diagnose the underlying causes of DTC P0455 and P0456. When investigating DTC P0455, there are several potential causes to consider. First, a blockage in the EVAP canister vent hose can impede the normal flow of vapors, triggering the error code. Second, damage to the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube could prevent proper functioning and allows leaks. Lastly, a faulty EVAP canister purge valve might not seal correctly, leading to a failure in creating the necessary vacuum and pressure within the system, again resulting in the DTC being set. Each cause must be checked systematically to find the specific fault impacting your vehicle's EVAP system. The symptoms of DTC P0455 often manifest as a warning to the driver in various forms. The most apparent indication is the check engine light illuminating on the dashboard, which alerts you to potential issues that need immediate attention. Additionally, you may experience poor fuel economy, as the malfunction can lead to excessive fuel vapor escaping rather than being utilized efficiently for combustion. Moreover, increased emissions may be observed due to the leaks within the system, making it crucial to address this error for both vehicle performance and environmental reasons. Start the troubleshooting process for DTC P0455 by turning the vehicle ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Next, use the HDS, which stands for Honda Diagnostics System, to clear the DTC. After clearing the code, proceed to perform the EVAP test by selecting it from the inspection menu on the HDS. This functionality is important as it checks the overall system performance and helps determine if the system is currently functioning without issues. If the test indicates everything is fine, it may suggest an intermittent failure requiring further investigation of the electrical connections at various sensors or valves in the EVAP system. For Step 2, you need to remove the right front floor undercover, gaining access to the EVAP canister vent hose. This hose is essential for venting gas vapors and can often become clogged, leading to DTC P0455. Inspect the hose for any blockages or restrictions. A clear path is critical for proper evaporative emissions performance. If a blockage is found, remove it or replace the vent hose if repairs aren't feasible. This simple yet effective check can resolve the issue if the vent hose is the root cause of the large leak detected in the system. In Step 3, you will visually check the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube for any signs of poor connection or damage. This component is central to managing vapor emissions from the fuel tank back into the intake manifold for combustion. If you find any damage, replacement of the tube will likely be necessary to restore proper functionality. A damaged vapor recirculation tube can significantly contribute to incorrect pressure readings and exacerbate problems within the EVAP system. Keeping this component in good condition is crucial for the entire system to work as intended. For Step 4, you will check the EVAP canister purge valve for leaks. Begin by removing it while ensuring the connector and vacuum hose remain attached. Next, disconnect the vacuum hose from the valve and connect a T-fitting along with a vacuum gauge and pump. Apply a small vacuum, 2 kilopascals or 0.6 inches energy to the hose and monitor the gauge. If the valve can hold this vacuum for a minute, it indicates that there are no leaks at this component, allowing you to progress to the next step. However, if it cannot hold the vacuum, replacement of the purge valve will be necessary. Moving on to Step 5, turn off the vehicle completely and proceed to disconnect the fuel vent tube from the EVAP canister while plugging the canister port. Connect your vacuum pump to the purge line, as this will allow you to test the system's ability to maintain the correct vacuum level. The vehicle is then turned back to the on position, and you must apply a vacuum to the line until an FTP reading of approximately 1.90 volts is reached. Monitoring the voltage increase is crucial. It should exceed 0.2 volts under these conditions. This step serves to isolate potential leaks through other parts of the EVAP system. To perform Step 6, start by selecting the EVAP test on the HDS and set the EVAP CVS to off. Disconnect the EVAP canister vent hose from the shut valve and make sure to plug that hose. Repeat the process of applying vacuum to the line until the FTP reading once again reaches 1.90 volts. This measurement is vital as it indicates the integrity of the vent shut valve. An increase in voltage greater than 0.2 volts is a good sign, whereas failure to do so suggests that the valve may be faulty and require replacement. Step 7 involves checking the EVAP canister purge line for any poor connections or damage that could lead to leaks. A compromised purge line affects the system's ability to manage fuel vapor effectively, and any visible issues should be addressed promptly. If the connections look suspect, it's advisable to replace the purge line altogether to ensure its integrity and that the entire EVAP system can function optimally again. This step is often overlooked, but can significantly impact overall vehicle performance if not addressed consistently. In Step 8, you focus on inspecting both the fuel fill pipe and the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube for any signs of disconnection or damages. The fill pipe is crucial for providing an airtight seal during refueling, and any breach could easily lead to the large leak detected by the DTC. Ensure that both components are intact. If there is any evidence of damage or poor connections, it is imperative to replace them. Addressing issues at this stage helps in preventing fuel vapor leaks that could reset the DTC. Step 9 requires you to remove the misfuel inhibit device, which often prevents misfueling. After this component is off, you will examine the flap of the shutoff valve to determine if it is closed. If the flap remains open or does not seal correctly, this could allow fuel vapors to escape rather than be contained as they should be. In such a case, replacing the main flap unit becomes necessary to restore the valve's integrity. Ensuring the proper function of the shutoff valve is crucial for maintaining the effectiveness of the EVAP system. The last step, Step 10, is to inspect the shutoff valve flap seal and its mating surface for wear or damage. This step ensures that the sealing mechanism is properly functioning, preventing any fuel vapors from escaping. If the seal is missing or has notable damage, replacing the entire main flap unit becomes essential. On the other hand, if the seal is intact, you should continue checking the condition of the fuel tank unit's O-ring and the overall integrity of the fuel tank. This comprehensive approach helps avoid recurring issues with the EVAP system and keeps your vehicle's emissions within acceptable limits. After performing all troubleshooting steps, it's crucial to reconnect all components that were disconnected during the diagnostic process. Once everything is reassembled, conduct a final EVAP test using the HDS to verify that the repairs were successful. This test will confirm whether the previous DTC is still present or if it has been resolved. Checking for lingering codes helps ensure that the EVAP system is fully functioning as designed. Successful verification not only means the repair is complete, but also instills confidence that the vehicle will operate efficiently and be compliant with emission regulations. To prevent issues such as DTC P0455 from recurring, it's advisable to conduct regular preventive maintenance checks on the EVAP system. Routine inspections of hose connections can help identify wear and tear before they become critical problems. You should also check the integrity of all EVAP components and replace any that show signs of damage or degradation. Keeping these parts in optimal condition not only safeguards against future leaks and DTCs, but it also enhances the vehicle's overall performance and longevity. Regular maintenance practices are a smart investment in your vehicle's reliability. In conclusion, effectively addressing DTC P0455 requires a systematic approach to troubleshooting and understanding each component's role within the EVAP system. Monitoring each part's function and ensuring robust connections can significantly reduce the likelihood of leaks occurring. Moreover, preventive maintenance practices will keep your Honda Civic operating efficiently and ensure adherence to emission standards. By following the guidelines presented here, you can troubleshoot these codes effectively and maintain the health of your vehicle in the long run. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you feel more equipped to handle DTC P0455 related issues. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!